Alright guys, this is Jacob with Wager Me This, and I got a crap strategy for you today. It doesn't require the pass lines, so I'm not going to do that. The strategy was submitted to me by Jovy Jose, and it's a $500 bankroll. Basically what you do, I need to get some ones. Let's get some ones here. Okay, is, oh, I need some more ones, sorry. Is you place $12 on the 6 and 8, buy the 4 and 10 for $25, and then whenever you hit, you press up the 6 and 8 all the way to the $24 mark, and then after that you just ride it out. Really simple. So I'm going to keep the profit over here, and I'm just going to go this way. That's what he wanted to do. You're always off on the come out. So here we go, coming out. 8, 5, 3. Back-to-back 8s, hard 8. All right, so that's a $14 win. We'll bump these up to 18. Once they reach the $24 level, you don't mess with it no more. Hard 4. 6, okay. It's going to win 21. I'm going to grab one out of the rack here. Rack them. That'll put us up to 24 on both. All right, now we are just going to collect. Dang it. Okay, so I messed up already. Okay, so there was 2 from the first hit that were left over, and it was actually 9 from the second hit. So we're just going to put 10 over there. All right, here we go. 12. 8. Okay. $28 winner. Rack it. 7 out. Okay. New dice. All right. And we're coming out. Hard 6. Easy 6. $14 winner. And coming out. 7 is all that come out. Doesn't bother us. 8, 6, 2. 5. 9. Hard 6. Okay. So that's a $21 winner. And we're going up to the 24 level. All right, here on out, it's just collecting. 7. Dang it. Every time we get to the $24 level, we get knocked off. We haven't hit any 4s or 10s yet either. All right, coming out. Come out 7. 6, 5, 1. 3, 6, 5, 1. Patrick Mahomes, 1-5. I like that. I like Patrick Mahomes. Even though I'm a Bronco fan. Coming out. 9. Point is going to 9. Hard 10. All right, so we finally hit a 10. All right. You lose your dollar here, but you're going to get 50. All right. Put that over there, but then we'll have made enough to bring these up to 24 out of the profit. There we go. Hard 10 back to back. Look at that. The dollar for 50. Here we go. 5, 4, 1. 7 out. That was pretty good though. We made some money on that 10, so that wasn't a bad run at all. Okay, let's get back out there. I'm gonna run all the way through this bankroll over here. All right, here we go. We need our cappers. Easy 4. 8. $14.08. Up to the $18 level. 5. 7. Yeah. It was a quick one. Didn't make no money, so we lost money. Okay. We get 100 in reds. Okay, there we go. We can get some whites. I'm just going to get 15 in whites. That way I have enough. All right, here we go. Let's get through this last part. Okay. Seven. 6. All right, points going to 6. We need some 4s and 10s. There's an 8. Two 8s. It's 21. $10. $9. $5. Yo 11. Yo 11 back to back. 7. Dang it. I'm surprised we're not hitting more 6 and 8s. Okay, I think we have one more round here. Okay, yeah, we really don't have enough for another round, so I'm just going to put this over here. We're going to go with this and see what happens. Okay, we're off on the come out. That was a come out. 8 points going to be 8. Back-to-back hard 8s. Okay. Six. Points going to 6. 10. All right. It's going to pay 50 for 1. Here we go. 9. See if we can't go on a little run. Oh, another 10. All right. 50 for 1. Six. Point made. Oh, we were supposed to be bumping that up. Well, I didn't bump it up. My bad. So this should actually be more valuable, but I messed up there. Sorry. Here we go. Coming out. 7, 5, 2. On the come out. 3, 2, 5. All right, this shooter's doing well, so let's see if we can keep it up. There we go. 4. $50 for 1. Six. All right. It's a $28 6. And he said from here you just stay with the course. You leave your money out there and just let it hit a bunch. 5-9, 5-4-9, 5-4-9 back to back. Hopefully it hits a couple times. There's another 10. So you get on a good shooter like this one is, and yeah, it can really get going. I mean, it looks like he's definitely making profit. 8. All right. So it did take the $500 to get to a good shooter, but once you did, you really were raking in the money. 7. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good little run there. Not uncommon. There was probably what? 15 rolls there. Hit a lot of good numbers for you. It happens. That stuff happens a lot. Let's see what happened. Okay, that's 100. And okay, so we got to $502. So that's pretty good. I mean, that was $202 profit. Now, it mostly all came off that last roll, but I mean, you just never know when a long roll is going to come. So that's pretty good. So thank you, especially for sending this in. This is not an uncommon strategy. This is a very similar strategy a lot of people's play. When you're limiting your pressing on it, so you end up collecting a lot on the long roll as opposed to trying to get your numbers up to collect later. I actually think it's a good idea. I actually think in the long run you'll do better by placing bigger bets to start and just collecting as opposed to trying smaller bets and pressing them up. Because what usually happens is you're trying to press them up to a certain level and they never get there. So you still lose that money. So yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. He made $202 here. This would have been a $200 day off. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking we started with $300. Oh, so this didn't go as good as I thought. So that last roll just saved us. My bad, guys, because this started with $500, so he made $2. None of what I said changes, though. I do think it's better to press less and collect more. I would rather play the bets bigger to start and collect than to try to play the bets small and work them up to collect, because I actually think it's a good idea. I actually think it's a good idea. I actually think it's a better strategy. 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 I actually think it's a better you're relying on more rolls to happen that way, and it doesn't go that way usually, you know. But yeah, I mean, it did make money, made $2, had a rough run there. A good run and a rough run. So, I mean, it broke even, and it's probably what it would do most of the time, because the 4 and 10 are a wash with the 7 by probability, and the 6 and 8. I mean, when you calculate it, the 6 and 8 played against just, you know, when you're playing against the 7, the 6 and 8, it's going to break even a lot. You know, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some. You know, you got 10 ways to win to 6. It's going to break even a lot. 4 and 10 are going to break even a lot against the 7. So that's kind of what we saw here. It broke even, basically. So that's cool. But yeah, what I was saying, and mostly when you're pressing, if you're pressing, like let's say you have a strategy that you have to press 3 times before you collect. So, or 2 times even, that's what the triple lux is like. You know, you keep having to press, well, you never collect. And it ends up happening is when you finally do get to a spot and you collect once, it doesn't cover your bankroll, and then you get hit, and you only lose $8 or something, but you're losing $8 a time when you could have just collected the whole way and you'd have made money. So that's just my opinion on that. I think you should collect more than you press, for sure. If you want to win bigger numbers, play bigger numbers. Play bigger money. All right? And I got a video for that. I do, where I talk about it all the time, where your aggressiveness is more important than the strategy itself. Because people that don't know anything about craps, you see them win all the time. And a lot of the ways they win, it's almost every time, it seems like the way they win. All right? They come out here and they got some money and they just throw it in the field. All right? They say they get $75, they throw it in the field, and they rolls a number, and bam, 11. How long does it take you in your strategy where you're playing these little bets out there to win $75? You know, this guy won $75 in one roll. It's about he's aggressive. He's being aggressive. All right? So, yeah, there's a lot of times he's going to lose too, but if he's only trying to make a certain amount of money a day and he goes and bets a big chunk, he may only have to win one time. And there is a lot to that. Now, if you're trying to do this for a living, if you're trying to be a professional gambler, not necessarily a craps player, but a professional gambler, then I understand why, you know, it's a long game for you. You're trying to make a certain amount of money per week or per month or whatever the case may be. And then it makes more sense to play conservatively. But you go to the casino every now and then, just play aggressively. You're going to win more times playing aggressively than you are conservatively if you don't go a lot. And so that's a lot of my opinions on that. And but thank you, Mr. Jovy Jose, or Jovy Jose. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish very well, but yeah, no, this is awesome. So I love it when you guys send me strategies. This one really can't be tore down. It is what it is. You know, you're playing the 4 and 10, you're playing the 6 and 8. Whether you're talking about house edge or whether you're talking about probability or any of the forms, the ways people play, this is a main staple in a lot of it. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You're just looking for a good roll. If you have a good roll full of 6 and 8s or 4s and 10s, you're going to make a pile of money. If you have a bunch of short rolls that miss all the time, yeah, you're not going to make very much. So it's one of them. It's one of them that, you know, basically you have to have a good roll. Not necessarily a long roll, a good roll. And a good roll means it's hitting the numbers you're playing. That's another thing people miss out when they're making strategies. Right? They're talking about all the time, I hear it all the time, on a long roll you'll make a bunch of money. Well, what if you don't ever see a long roll in 2 hours? I mean, how does your strategy make money then? And so that's a lot of my strategies have contingencies in them for that. You know, that's why I play a lot through the don't. That way, if it is going 0.7, I'm winning money still. It may just be a little at a time or just breaking me even, but at least I'm staying alive for that. I'm not just taking a beating. And that's a lot of the reason why I do those things. Well, anyways, guys, thank you guys for joining me. And this is Jacob from Wedging Me This. You guys have a good day.